Welcome to the best Star Wars show on YouTube, featuring Justin is Lost, even though he's not really lost, it's just his name. Also featuring the star of our show, a black Jedi. I just fought it. There's nowhere else you'd rather be right now.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Ba 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 ba. No? Okay.
I went the head, and then.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
I don't know if they're chicken or not. Yeah, actually.
It's just me and you, Boba. Just me and you. Together in this big, beautiful world. Just me and my Boba. Oh, wait. You live? Oh, crap. Oh, no. Can we switch to something else? This is an accident. How you guys doing tonight?
This is where the fun begins.
Oh, crap. Remember?
Just as spicy as can be.
It was pretty bad.
There you go. Look at that. We got. I sure hope we ain't talking about Bad Batch tonight.
Wait, what? Well, hold on. I was gonna address what just happened. I'm sorry, you guys. I wasn't prepared for the stream to go live. I was just kind of, chilling.
He wasn't prepared because he was preparing.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the podcast, to the Lost Jedi Podcast. That is. I'm without my other half. Justin is lost. The podcast is only partly.
Justin said, "Let him in." He backstage. He
Let him in. I don't see him. Oh, he's back there chilling. Oh, we should even let him in now. He's back there just chilling.
Come on, don't do him like that.
There he is.
Dude, I've been there the whole time. What do you mean?
Oh, you have? You've been here like literally the whole time since the intro played?
Yeah.
We did play about 1,000 intros, so that makes no sense. But anyway, guys, welcome to the show. Look, before we get started, I think you guys know pretty much everyone here almost. Who doesn't know big fella Fatal J?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who doesn't know a common idiot? He might seem like a common idiot, but he's no idiot. And of course, he needs no introduction, but he will have one. He is the champion of Coruscant. All right. I know Matt's feeling a little like, please get off of me. But look, he's the champion of Coruscant, right? He is the pork eating championship winner of the galaxy. I don't know. I'm messing this up. And he is the clone trooper who committed Order 66 18 times.
Uh-oh.
And he's also lost. Justin is indeed lost. He's missing. He knew it was coming.
That chair is sexy, though.
There he is. He has diarrhea, guys. He had to go to the bathroom.
Got a bucket.
I was
but look.
extremely fast. Didn't wipe anything. But
What? Hold up.
Dang, that's crazy.
had to be done.
What?
I got a story with a situation like that before.
Yo, can you get this shit off of me or what?
Look, I think what he just said.
Bro, I got a funny story to tell you guys that happened to me when I was younger.
Just keeping it on. Bro,
I was in a store.
Hold on. I think what Justin just said deserves a.
What did he say?
Fatal J, I'm gonna let you tell your story in 1 second, but first we have to introduce.
It's a boo-boo story.
Oh God, the new person. I'm sorry to introduce you on that note, but introducing to the show.
Woohoo!
I don't know if you want to call you by your Twitter name or to call you by your actual name, Lainey, which is right there on the screen that people can see.
You can call me by my Twitter name. It's fine.
Okay, so her Twitter name is XO Lucky Tiger, also known as Mara Jade. Okay, to the people on Twitter, that's what we know her as, Mara Jade. She does some awesome Twitter cosplay.
And
I
they
guess it's
said Brie
cosplay.
Larson is going. Over the
And if Brie Larson plays, if she plays Mara Jade, I will play in traffic. All right. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. But look, folks, we got a good show for you tonight. Before I get to the show topics, I mean, you see them. You see what we got going on in the title tonight. But let me let Fatal J tell his boo-boo story.
What? You put me on the spot? Well, okay.
You said you wanted to tell your boo-boo story. Go on and tell it.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys my story because it might help somebody out there in the future. One time I was in the store and I had to go to the restroom real bad. So I did the number 2, did my business. You know, wasn't thinking nothing of it. You know, I was like, taking a good dump. And then...
Wait. You were like, what?
You know how you whistle or sing a song while you're on the toilet just to pass the time to get the bowel movement going?
I don't know that.
Well, anywho, I was sitting on the toilet and I was, just doing my thing. And then all of a sudden I noticed something. That was very wrong. It wasn't no toilet paper in there. And I said, okay, no biggie. And I said, hey, somebody out there, I need a worker. So I did this for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes went by. 10 minutes went by. 20 minutes went by. And I started getting scared. I thought it was a practical joke. I said, okay, well, let me use my noodle. And I said, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I can see how that went. I can see how that could have went.
Pause, big fella.
Hold on. I was using my brain, okay? And I said, okay, well, since
I thought this was a Star Wars podcast.
I was thinking, well, since there's no toilet paper in here, maybe I can just use the hand towels or the hand paper towels, okay? Wasn't nothing in there. So I started really getting mad. I said, hey, I really need some toilet paper up in here. Somebody come in here now. Nobody came in there. So I had 2 choices to take, 2 decisions to make. Either get up without wiping and have people smell me on the way home.
No.
Or take my boxers and wipe thoroughly. And leave it in there. Now, wait. I was mad at this establishment. So I told myself, take the second option. I took the second option, wipe thoroughly. And you know what I did with them boxers? I didn't throw it in the trash. No.
You left them on the floor.
Since you refused a customer, since you refused a high-paying customer, I took those boxers and I laid them right on top of that toilet seat, and I said, "Oh no!
Oh, this is who we got on our podcast.
Welcome to a Black Jedi show.
This is the man on our podcast.
Welcome to a Black Jedi show. That's how you start a stream, baby.
I don't know if I want to laugh or cry.
Yeah,
I'm doing both.
Just calling cards. Shitty underwear.
Hey, you want to know what the whole moral of that story was? You can't take black people nowhere, not even to the bathroom. All right.
I was going to check for toilet
that was
paper
not
first.
a black person's fault. That was that establishment.
I think there's another moral of the story here. If you're an employee, just be respectful and bring some toilet paper
into the stall.
See, Lainey, thank you so much.
No, Jay, you ain't getting off that easy on that.
Thank you so much, Lainey, for respecting and understanding. That was that establishment fault, not mine. I was a high-paying customer, and they could have at least gave me some toilet paper. They got a nice surprise, though, when they had to clean up that night. That's all I got to say.
Is it true that you can leap over a chair from a standing position?
It depends on the size of the chair. I'll cheat a little bit.
Yes!
All right,
Bill
so
Gates
let's talk about you guys. I'm not gonna lie, that whole story threw me for a loop. But we're gonna talk about Star Wars. Okay, we're gonna talk about first and foremost, we're gonna be talking about the Bad Batch. I guess Jay. Only stories he's got is boo-boo stories. He doesn't know anything about the Bad Batch episode 4. I don't think
I didn't watch it. I told you guys, Justin, why am I not watching the Bad Batch? Can you tell him? Because they look like Chucky. Because they look like Chucky. Told y'all I'm not watching that. Anything else Star Wars, I'm definitely watching. Okay.
Yeah, so they look like Chucky. So Jay hasn't seen it. Also, we're going to be talking. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, Dave Filoni. We're talking about Dave Filoni and his promotion thing. We're going to kind of break that down. I want to talk to the panel about it. I want to talk to you good folks in chat about it, see how you're feeling about it. And last but not least, we got a special announcement before we get out of here. Me and Justin have a special announcement for you guys. We want you guys to know about. And yeah, it's going to be a good time, good vibes, just doing a thing and stuff. And yeah, let's have fun with this thing. All right, we need to talk about the Bad Batch, episode 4. I mean, everyone besides Fatal J, that is.
I haven't seen it either. Not gonna lie.
Wow, what a tough crowd.
I keep hearing from everybody. This show is not a priority for everybody. It's not a thing for people to just Bad Batch is on. Hold on, man. I gotta wait. Come on, I gotta go home. People not doing that with this show. Now this is just from my ears. I haven't heard raving reviews about it. You know what I mean?
It's very mixed. From what I've seen, either people love it or they hate it. There's no, it's very in between.
Now, you know what's really funny about this? All right, this is what's really funny about this. Lainey asked me right before she came on the stream. She's like, "Oh, he put me on blast." No, she asked me before she came on stream, "Is there anything that I need to know or like I need to study up on before the stream?" You know, she's trying to be a good panel member. Trying to be professional, some may say. And she shows up and wait, have you seen the Bad? I guess I should ask first. You know what? Don't tell me if you've seen it. I'm proving a point. She asked, does she need to watch anything? She did her research. She looked up the Dave Filoni stuff. She watched the Bad Batch episode. And I mean, you guys are just sorry. Look at you.
I watched it. Look here, I don't care.
Boo-booing on yourself. Y'all are I
don't care.
Sorry.
I don't care.
Just
pure you know what I watched?
Sorriness.
Jupiter's Legacy.
Did my camera go out? That's tough.
Oh no.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens when you try to clown people.
Yeah.
No. Y'all deserve to be clowned. Hold on. I'm gonna try and get it. I'm gonna try to get it set back up.
The ABJ show is experiencing technical difficulties. Please wait.
Be right back.
We're just gonna keep it going. All right, I'm gonna fix my camera while we keep it going. Also, let me get to the super chat really quickly. Shout out to Valiant Renegade.
There he
Never
is.
been afraid. That man sends her $5 holla. We appreciate you, Renegade. And he says, "Hail crew." You know what? Hail you, Renegade.
He's a renegade, never been afraid to save us on his mind at any given time of day.
All these people in there like, what's going on right now?
No, they know Eminem. Everybody knows
this
Eminem.
Is bad. This is very, very bad.
That's the whole chat right now. But anyway, thank you for that, Renegade. We really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, shout out to Darth Nutsack in chat.
He said this episode. Wait, what? That messed me completely up. I was trying to highlight C. Brown. He was talking about the Bad Batch, and that's not even highlight this, man. But no, shout out. I'm not gonna read your name, but shout out to what you said. You and 3 are my go-to for Star Wars. I appreciate that, man.
That's dope.
Thank you for feeding my ego. I'm an egomaniac. You could ask any panel member here in order to even be on this show. They had to tell me I am the best to ever do it, and I am the best who will ever do it when it comes to YouTube. So that's why they're here, and obviously that's why you're here, DN. I'm just gonna call you DN. But yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Sounds just as bad.
Nah. I don't sound nowhere as bad. It's a full thing. But okay, so for the people who actually saw it, Matt, you saw the Bad Batch episode 4, right?
Yep.
All right, and Lainey, you saw it?
Yep.
I don't even know if I believe you anymore because I don't know who to trust.
I promise.
All right. So, what did you guys? Starting with you, Matt. What did you think? All right. What did you think?
It's going to be an unpopular opinion. Like normally, most of my takes are unpopular opinions, but it was okay. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't the best episode ever. It was more of that, to me, in my opinion, kind of that like babysitting Omega type thing. Now, it was cool that they brought in that one character. I'm bad with names. What was her name? The assassin.
Oh, Fennec Shan.
Yep. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I feel like some of that episode was, I don't know. I thought Bad Batch was going to be more. I mean, I knew it was going to be heavily centered on Omega after, that initial episode. But I figured as we went along, we were going to focus a little bit more on each individual, maybe member of the Bad Batch, maybe have their own. I mean, we might still have that, but we're 4 deep now. So we're still, I guess, kind of laying the groundwork for the series. And they stopped to get basically supplies. And now I don't want to ruin it for everybody else, but I won't do heavy spoilers. But yeah, it was okay. It wasn't amazing. It didn't. It wasn't like, yes, I can't wait for next episode. It was all right. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best.
Right. And I'm not gonna say much about the episode, but I just want to highlight with the Phantom Menace. I guess he speaks for the entire Phantom Menace, but he says that episode 4 was a story building episode, not plot heavy, but set stuff up. Now, I just want to say very briefly, that is my whole problem. Not with the episode, but with this series so far, is we had one killer episode right in the beginning, and now it's like, what's going on? Everything just feels like, don't worry, guys. It's another story building episode. We're building the characters. Okay, we got to build the characters. And now I agree. All right, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted.
Man, I could have told y'all this show was gonna be trash. Y'all really came. Y'all really came into this show thinking, "Oh wow, Star Wars is back."
Yeah, I will not tolerate any disrespect to Dave Filoni in this stream right now. I'm telling you that right now, Jay.
Read Rise of the Skywalker book and you'll find everything you need to know about Dave Filoni.
You're going to put some respect on his name. You hear me? Some respect on it. Now, I will be honest, though. I don't hate the series. I just, I don't know how to feel. I'm a little bit worried if this is.
If you don't know how to feel, that means it's trash.
Nah, it's trash.
It's no Invincible, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. No, it ain't not.
Woo! Now that's the show.
That was Chef's kiss.
You need to start out in podcast, man. An Invincible podcast.
I am. I'm
Dude,
let's start live streaming. I think that's the first thing we're going to talk about is Invincible.
Yeah, let's
do it. I don't know what I would call my channel name for Invincible. Black
They
Invincible.
need to give Invincible 10,000 more seasons. If it's going to be like
for real.
That show is insane.
But before we go down the Invincible slippery slope, let's ask Lainey, because we didn't even get her opinion yet. What do you think about what did you think about the episode? Do you agree or do you disagree with us?
I agree. Like, it wasn't my favorite episode. I still enjoyed it, but for me, the problem with it was it kind of felt like a little rushed. Like, it felt really short. And so you don't really kind of like get to enjoy what the previous episodes brought. Like, there was a lot of action, but like I said, I felt really rushed. So I just kind of was like, oh, I can't really sit here and enjoy the episode or like enjoy, each of these characters developing. Kind of like what was said before, it kind of almost felt like a babysitting job. Like, I get it, Omega's a kid, but I don't want every episode to be that. I want there to be like, I want them to explore all these different characters. I really want to see more of Crosshair.
Facts.
I like his character, so I really want to see him more because I feel like we haven't really seen him that much, like them showing his own separate storyline. So I kind of hope they'll focus more on that in the next few episodes or future episodes.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think Crosshair or whatever's going to happen with him is really interesting. And I was listening to you, Lainey, and I'm sure all of us were. I blew you up for a little bit, Jay, just because I had to show the disrespect that was going on. This man was all on his phone while she was trying to, give her feelings on the episode.
Her voice is like 1,000 oceans in the moonlight day. And it's just really calm and relaxed.
That doesn't make any sense.
What I'm just saying is just her voice
it sounded good
calming.
Though. It did sound good though.
Her voice is real calming and relaxing. I dig it. I could listen to her talk every day, all day.
All right.
For years, for decades, for centuries.
All right, we got it.
We don't have centuries, Jay. We don't have centuries. But yeah, I do agree with what Lainey said, and I feel bad because I feel like after that episode, Lainey, probably you watched that and you were like, bro, if I come back on this podcast, I gotta watch this every time. So I don't know. It wasn't a bad episode. It was just like, it's whatever.
Trash, sir. Just say it.
Nah, it's not, I'm not gonna say it because it's not trash. I just want more exciting things to happen. Like the episode wasn't bad, but like give me some important things.
So
happening.
It was so.
I figured like by 4 episodes in, we'd kind of be a little bit deeper into the story by now, like what's gonna happen. I know they left it kind of a cliffhanger at this one. I'm not saying what, but they kind of left it like there's obviously something else gonna happen or whatever the case is. But still, it's not. I don't know, like Crosshair wasn't, was absent, so it's kind of going down a different path, and I don't know. I just feel like 4 deep, we should already be a little bit further and kind of have an idea of what they're going. Because did they even say where they're going next?
No, I don't think so.
Can I interject real quick though?
I don't remember.
That's another thing. It's like I don't know what. Like, all right, what are they going to do next episode? Like it's.
What you want to say, Jay?
I just want to interject real quick. I just noticed a trend of basically what my man was saying, Matt. Disney always do that with their shows. They did it with The Mandalorian. They did it with the Falcon show. They did it with WandaVision. They've been doing it with all their shows. They'll hit you with a heavy hitter on that first episode. Then you'll get a ton of fillers. And then when it comes to episode 7, 8, 9, because usually it's like a 10 episode thing with these shows, they pick up the pace. It kills me though, because seems like you would be like Invincible and bring the pain on every single episode. But Disney always do that with their shows. They always do that.
Keep people subscribed for longer.
Well, you know what's weird though? I agree with
me. I'm an Amazon head now because of what Invincible did.
Yeah.
But see, with Disney Plus, I can unsubscribe and then come back a little later. That's
why I'm just not even. I don't care about the show because I didn't really care about the Bad Batch from the Clone Wars in the first place. So once I saw the couple fillers.
Yeah.
Once I saw the couple fillers, I was like, I might honestly. The only reason why I wouldn't do this is because of this show. But I would like if I wasn't on this show, if I was just a random viewer, I would probably just wait till the end and then binge the whole thing. Like I don't care about watching it weekly. That's how I'll watch it.
Yeah.
When the last time? What made you think? Dang, I was wondering what them stormtroopers were doing when Order 66 was happening. What was they all about? I'm sorry, I'm not that much of a hardcore fan. To be wondering what the stormtroopers was doing because they all died anyway.
That's the only thing that I brought.
Question mark? No,
that's the only part of this show that intrigued me and made me want to watch. And we've already seen that. Like that part is over now. So I don't know. I'm kind of losing interest.
I'm not liking this. Now this is what I want to know. I want to know what Vader and Emperor Palpatine was doing before A New Hope. That's what I want to know. That's the story I want to see. That's the movie I want to see. I want to just see them go. Bro, I want to see them just going on different planets and murdering everybody.
Yo, that would be pretty cool though. Like
it would be cool.
Palpatine and Vader buddy cop movie.
Yeah, Palpatine just walking up to people talking about bow down now or die and just choke out people with the Force. Like that's the stuff I want to see. Unlimited power.
Yeah, I want to see how Vader got his reputation. That would be awesome because by the time A New Hope is, Vader's already established. Like, oh, we know who Lord Vader is. Don't mess with him. Let's see him become menacing. Let's see him do Emperor's bidding. Wrecking people.
Watch this, Matt.
When we
watch Rogue One, when we saw what he did to them soldiers. Give me that movie.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. All day.
Yeah.
But look, I don't want Vader on that was Vader like up on like almost like a 10, I don't want Vader dialed up to 10 the whole movie, but I would like I don't know if I want a whole Vader film, but I do want a film where like he's in it and we get to see him doing Vader stuff. I hope so.
ABJ, it's coming though.
I was gonna say, I genuinely wonder if they're gonna show that in the Kenobi series. Actually,
that's a good point.
Yeah, because like just kind of the way they're making it sound, it almost kind of sounds like they're gonna show something like that.
See, Brown, why you say don't get canceled? What did I say?
Oh, because Theory said the same stuff. He was like, I wanted to see Anakin like murdering a bunch of people, and then you said I wanted to see Vader go and murder people. So
yeah. Well, I think what they hated the most, or what people were, this fake outrage was like, he wants to see the children slaughtered. Like, why would you want to see
the most engaging
slaughtered?
thing that had your heart pumping when you first seen Revenge of the Sith was when Anakin turned evil. That's when the movie just really turned up.
It's
I don't
not
know
real
about
kids
y'all.
dying. Like, what's the problem?
I pledge myself to your teachers.
Yeah, and Palpatine with that creepy smile. Once more, the Sith will rule the galaxy.
Henceforth, your name, Josh. Good.
Darth
You saw he did his lips in the movie.
Vader.
Didn't nobody notice that but me.
Did you notice that face he did too? The Force is strong with you.
The faces he was making during the lightsaber battle with Mace Windu was ridiculous. He was so stupid.
Yeah, well,
Like you having a like you having a force,
His
like you
own
having
face.
a force like you having a force orgasm or something.
He busted that Force everywhere.
No, the
my
face he makes though when he's telling Anakin how strong, and it's like, bro, that was sus. It was real.
That
creepy.
was kind of
The
sus.
Force
Yeah.
is strong. Laney's like, I'm never coming back to this show. I will. Hey, but look, I will tolerate. We're just joking, everyone, because we will tolerate no Revenge of the Sith slander.
Yeah, we
on
love this movie though. I love that
Yeah,
movie.
Yeah.
we won't
it's a
tolerate
great
any
movie.
Revenge of the Sith slander. Not on this. Not
What's
on
that
this
YouTube?
podcast.
What's that YouTube channel? No movie doesn't have a sin. Cinema Sins. You ever watch that?
Sins, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a hilarious channel, man. But anyway, we don't do no free promotion here, Jay. So don't.
We gonna get that Palpatine movie too. I bet we'll get that Palpatine
Bruh.
movie.
Man, I
Bro.
think Theory will like faint if that happens.
Bro, I'm telling you, you can bring Star Wars back if you have a dope Palpatine. Who's the greatest villain besides Joker? Palpatine, bro.
He's the puppet master, my guy.
Yeah.
the only thing about making shows like a Vader show or a Vader movie, Palpatine movie, well, Palpatine hasn't really showed up, but whenever you have these Vader cameos or Luke cameos, they hold a lot of weight. Like
Yeah.
people were crying their eyes out when Luke showed up. But if you have an
Right,
entire
right.
Luke show, it's not going to really hold that weight anymore because we're going to see him on screen constantly. Same thing with Vader.
Well, and two, there's so much pressure with those characters to get it exact, like perfect, because they
Yeah.
hold so much weight. So if you do anything wrong, anything out of turn, people will flip out. People just because weren't people flipping out too about Luke not looking perfect because it looked? I didn't think the CGI actually looked that bad, but
I thought it was
No,
kind of bad.
let's be completely honest. That CGI
Was trash.
garbage.
Yeah, I
It
thought
was
it was-
trash, but I will say
Garbage.
this. I will say this. It was trash, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
exactly.
Because what that represented, that was the Luke when we watched the entire trilogy, bro. That's the Luke we wanted, bro. I got this shirt on. This is not my Luke. Not my Luke. It's not my Luke, bro. That was Luke on that shirt.
To this day.
I agree though. I agree with you guys completely.
It took me out for a second, but then I was right back in. Like
Just for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I thought it was your boy. I thought it was Winter Soldier at first.
yeah.
it's kind of like when you sleep right in the middle of the night, right? You was having a good dream, but then you wake up, oh, I fought it. And then you go right back to sleep. It only took
Nah, man, that's
it only
just
took you
you,
out
bro.
for 1 second.
Nah,
That
man,
never
that's
happened
just
to me
you.
before.
That's just you, man. That's just you. That's just
But anyway, guys, that's happened. You know what's happening. Look at this man. This man looks like a man that farts in his sleep.
I mean, my wife say I do, so hey. Your body is relaxed, bro, when you sleep. What you mean? Everybody farts.
Everybody
when they sleep.
does. You kidding me?
Yeah, your body is so relaxed, bro. You can't tell me your body is holding a fart while you
Lady
sleep. It
says,
ain't no
speak for
way.
yourself. I don't fart in my sleep.
Bro,
Lane's probably worse than all of us.
bro, my cheeks are so relaxed when
No,
I'm asleep.
my dog is worse than all of us.
Oh, see,
Oh, yeah, I bet. My dog has that problem. It's despicable. Your cheeks are relaxed. What'd you say?
My cheeks is relaxed when I'm asleep, bro. What you mean? My cheeks are straight relaxed. Oh, relax mode, bro. You think a fart ain't coming out through the bad parts? A fart is coming out.
His cheeks are relaxed.
Oh my
and
God.
his cheeks go on vacation.
Have you ever farted and it woke you up and like my wife, she'd be right by me and I fart and it wake me up and I said, excuse me. I'd be so embarrassed.
That's
though.
what I just said. He said, that happened to me. Is that what he said? Yeah, no, that ain't me, bro. That's only you. Actually, that has never happened to me. I was a
But
joke.
look, when I'm by
It actually has
myself,
happened to you.
when I'm by myself and the far wake me up, it ain't no big deal. But when you around other people, it's just a weird, embarrassing feeling.
What has this podcast become? Talking about Star Wars. Someone clicks on, why didn't they sleep? What is unsubscribe? what am I subscribed to? But anyway, guys, yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit worried about the Bad Batch. We'll see what happens.
I think people gonna forget about this show and just move on to the next thing, man. This show is just a filler to keep people on Disney Plus.
Yeah, when does Loki come out?
June 9th.
Yeah,
They moved it up.
My body is
Loki
ready.
is gonna outshine. That's probably gonna be right around the time Bad Batch, and they just gonna keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, Bad Batch 16 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, it is
16.
Yeah,
And Loki comes out in three weeks. About
something like that. 3 or 2.
2 weeks.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that show. My body is ready.
What for Loki?
I want to see it. Yeah, I want to see it for sure. It looks really good.
I think Loki probably gonna be the best one of all.
That's the one I look forward to the most. But after the WandaVision finale, I didn't hate the WandaVision finale, but it just kind of underwhelmed me a little bit.
Yeah.
I just didn't really like Falcon and Winter Soldier at all, though. So
I didn't either. People talk act like I'm a hater. That show was boring.
That show was really boring to me.
Yeah, too many black people. I mean, what? I mean,
what?
You said too many words. Matt. Cancel Matt. Matt's like, I don't put that on me. Don't put that evil on me, big fella. No, but in all seriousness, it had just the right amount of black people. But I didn't really. I just didn't really enjoy the story.
The black people was whack in there. Yeah, man, the man is bringing us down. Yeah, we got to fight against all that. Black people don't do that. Black people don't talk like that when they at home and stuff like that. Come on, man.
Yeah,
it's the man that's breaking us down.
It's like, it's cool. Like if they had a message to send or whatever, they wanted to talk about something, that's fine. But then you can't talk about escapism. For one, that's not escapism. That's bringing real world politics in, which is fine. Like do it for one show, good change of pace or whatever. But let's not do that anymore. Like let's get back to the escapism.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro, and then I'm gonna stop talking. It was a Jedi. It was a Jedi mind trick from Disney to make you feel sorry for having a black Captain America. Not for you to be mad at that or have a criticism towards it, to make you have pity and accept the fact that now Captain America is now black and Chris Evans is gone. That's the only reason why they had those stupid messages in there.
You think so, huh?
Was anybody? I didn't hear anybody
saying,
mad
like,
about
if you
that.
think that Captain America, him being Captain America, is wrong, then you're wrong. That's basically
you're wrong. That's it.
I don't think anyone would have been mad at Black Captain America though. I think it would have been.
Complaining.
I think if anyone people that would have been mad is like actually racist people. But
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Falcon is whack as Captain America.
He garbage.
He's better as Falcon. He's better as Falcon.
Yeah, I don't like him.
He's better as Falcon
either.
Bring Chris Evans back and Robert Downey Jr. because Marvel is looking trash right now.
I need Chris Evans. That's my cap. Hashtag not my Captain America. I need a good, clean white man.
It's hard to follow up Chris Evans. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I need.
I can't even laugh. I can't even laugh at it.
I need. That's what I need carrying the shield. Ladies like I'm never gonna. Ladies like I just got canceled.
He need a good clean white man.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm talking about.
You sounded like somebody who died a long time ago in World War II, sir. You need to stop that.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just being honest though. Not the whole I need a clean white man to carry the shield, but I just like Captain America as like Chris Evans' character. I like Steve Rogers as Captain America.
Heck yeah.
Not because he's white, just because that is Captain America.
Who it is.
Just like how Clark Kent is Superman, not whoever the black dude's
and also
name is.
Chris Evans was perfect casting for that role, so it's hard to follow him up with anyone, even if they recasted Steve Rogers. You can't really follow up Chris Evans.
Yeah. Well, that's like Blade, right? Blade is Blade. You can't replace Blade with anybody else. It's not going to be the same. But what if you race swap Blade? That'd be like, I don't want that. Blade's black. That's it. There is no question. Like, you can't do that. There's some characters that that's just how they are.
Rich, who is a member of the ABJ Army, I see you. I salute you as a captain in the Army right there. He says that MODOK is good. I haven't seen it, and I know this isn't a Marvel podcast. We're sorry, guys, but I have not seen it. Let me get to this super chat before I miss it. It's a $5 holla. It's from Revenge of the Nether Realm. He says, "Happy Friday, Matt, ABJ, the beautiful Lainey, and the main man, Justin, and Fatal, ... Sincerely hope Kathleen Kennedy is indeed out of the door soon." Yeah, she got to go. Let's show her the door, big fella. Yeah, I like how he only calls Lainey beautiful. What about us?
All right.
We're not beautiful? I mean, look at this. Look at that beard.
I know.
Look at
that. Look at that.
Let's get out of there. And Justin, look at that seat.
Oh, he knew it.
Look at that beautiful chair.
He had to go to the dump. Bucket.
Bro, I want that chair for real.
I mean, sure, she's a girl, but what about us? We're beautiful. That's tough. You know, it's hard being a man out here in today's world. It really is hard, you know. Don't get none of that.
So Star Wars.
How's that Star Wars going today?
This was a Star Wars podcast. But no, shout out to NetherRealm. We appreciate that super chat, man. Thank you for that. And I was actually going to ask really quickly because I don't like. I know Lainey just from Twitter, and we don't really like talk about like all of our feelings on Star Wars, or we haven't yet. So I really want to pick her brain on like the whole Kathleen Kennedy situation. Like, where do you fall on that spectrum? Do you like kind of neutral on it, or do you think that she should leave? Do you think that she gets too hard of a time? I mean, I just kind of want to get your opinion. What do you think about old Kathy?
I'm pretty neutral on it. I don't really know enough about the situation to really like say how I feel, I guess.
All right, well, let's get her out of here, boys. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just joking with you.
I guess it's mainly that I just try to avoid kind of that side of Star Wars and stuff. Like, I don't really like to get involved just because I can see how negative it can get and toxic it can get really quickly. So I kind of try to like avoid all of it.
I try, like, I like that you brought that up, because one thing I try and do here on my channel, even though like I guess people don't think or see this about me, like, no, I don't like Kathleen Kennedy, and I don't agree with a lot of things that Lucasfilm does, but like I always try to like I guess I say get my point across and say what I don't like without being toxic about it, if that makes sense. Like
constructive criticism, basically.
Yeah, or basically just say what I don't like. I think you can say what you don't like as a fan without it being toxic. Like, I feel like people come across in a toxic way, like, these SJWs will never, ever understand, and that's why we must stand with the real Star Wars. The only real Star Wars is George Lucas Star Wars, and all these SJWs need to die. Like, and I don't like channels like that. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's not for me. That's why I feel like so many fans get alienated as soon as they see, oh, this person doesn't like Kathleen Kennedy, or this person doesn't like the sequel trilogy. Then they associate you with that group. You know what I mean? Instead of, nah, he's just a regular fan who's speaking his mind. He's not like some toxic hater. I don't know. That's just how I feel about the situation. But I still get those comments like, oh, another one of these channels. Yeah. Like, bro, did you even watch the video? Like, I'm
right. They just look at the title and the thumbnail, dude, and they just instantly form an opinion.
I'm pretty chill about my stuff. I'm not like, I don't go crazy.
I think if anything, the whole idea about being a part of a fandom is to like educate each other on stuff. Like, if you're someone who's been a fan longer and you want to like introduce a new fan to stuff, do that, but do it in a way that they're going to want to come back and they're going to want to learn more and they're going to enjoy it more, rather than, oh, you've never seen this, you're not a real fan kind of thing. Yeah,
those gatekeepers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those out there. We used to have one. What was his name? His name, Justin? What was that one dude? Bono Cat, man. If you watching Bono from the Shadow Zone, when we that shout out to Bono Cat, one of our many gatekeepers of the Star Wars community. Man used to he kind of remind me of Levi, except he never came on the channel. He's like that dude. Like as soon as he get in the chat, he gonna tell you everything wrong. Let me stop you. Everything you just said was wrong. He like Luke in the Last Jedi.
Wait, Levi came on the channel?
Nah. Like when Levi came on Theory, he just jumped in there and he was like, "Pause, Theory. Let me tell you what you do. let me tell you about yourself."
Millions of channel.
I feel like Levi might somehow see this, or I think he's subscribed, or like be in here and be like, "Bruh, I can't get away from this."
Notes.
I'm just messing with you, Levi. He knows though. He knows. We're chill. We're on good terms.
I went on his channel the other day.
You did? Cool. Just liking videos? No.
If that dude would have never acted like that, I would have been on Theory's channel.
I knew you were gonna say that. This man is still very mad about that.
He just was so selfish, and I know everything was good now, but I was gonna be on that show.
I'm
he
sorry,
flipped out and walled out. So you not only hurt yourself, you hurting others.
Hey, I can't lie though, Jay. It kind of worked out for me because I made 2 videos about that man that people seem to really enjoy. So
I'm glad it worked out for you, man. I was supposed to on that stream. I was mad.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Hey, I gotta ask something real quick. This is like totally off topic. Laney, what you got in that cup? Because I don't know. It was like the sound of the ice. It
Ice
sounded
water.
Okay.
Oh, that's
It sounded so refreshing. But I mean, that is refreshing. But I'm just saying. I thought it was like
It's very refreshing.
I thought it was gonna be some tea. I didn't know. I thought maybe she's sipping on gin and juice. Maybe she got some lean in there. I didn't know.
But Justin, that was funny what you said that people judge you off your thumbnails and titles.
Dude,
because I would ask, I say, okay, you saying this, but did you watch the video? And then the dumb idiot would be like, no, but you're still wrong.
No, but still, yeah.
They'll be like,
watch the video.
They'll see they'll just click, comment, oh, look, another sequel hater. And it's like, do you realize that I'm defending the sequels 99% of the time I'm on these streams? Like, I am the sequel lover around here, and I don't even like the sequels that much. But
just to watch this, though, you know they didn't watch the video when you upload in 1 second. They already made a comment.
Yeah. You know, I know you didn't watch the videos. Videos hasn't even been live. It says 0 seconds, and the first comment I see is the N-word. I'm like,
it says 0 views.
Did you even watch? I mean, that's true. I mean, but like, did you watch the video?
They never watch, bro.
Nope.
Yeah, yo, what's really weird is I have this one guy who's I won't say the racial slur on here because I don't want to get canceled, or well, not canceled. I don't want YouTube to pull me, but like, he always says the same word, and like, usually he like comes on there to to hate on me, but like lately he's just been coming to my channel. He uses the same word, and he'll just be like, "You did a good job today. I'm actually starting to enjoy it." You're like, "Bruh, like you're so weird." Like,
make up your mind.
You're flipping them.
Yeah, what's so weird though is like you use a racial slur and then also like commend me in the same sentence. It's really weird, dude. Yeah, that's what he's been doing for like the past few days.
Like something else.
It's super weird. So if you're watching this wherever you are, you know who you are. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching my video. And I mean, even if you don't like me, you're helping me, so I appreciate you. Let's talk about Dave Filoni. Because I know, man, me and Justin haven't talked about this a lot, but I know this is one guy that I gotta pick his brain on this, and I gotta know what the chat's thinking. I gotta know what the whole panel's thinking about this Dave Filoni situation. So, just to give you a little bit of background, you probably heard this. I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan and you haven't heard this news, what are you doing with your life? Dave Filoni taking over, or let me chill on that. Dave Filoni, executive creator. Producer, I think that's the exact title, right? Am I right?
Director.
Executive creative director. Excuse me, not producer. Now for Star Wars, okay? And before you go in the chat and you're like, look, ABJ, look, he's had that title for a year, okay? And it doesn't mean anything. You're wrong. I don't know. You might be right. Let me ask the panel though. Specifically, well, before I ask you, Justin, Laney, have you heard about this?
I have a little bit.
Okay.
Pretty decent amount.
You didn't watch my video today, huh? That's tough. Let's get her off the stream, bro. I've had enough already. All right, Justin, let me pick your brain, bro, because I know you have some interesting stuff to say about this. You got people saying that nothing has changed, that this has been for over a year. It's just Lucasfilm now updated it. What do you think about? Well, I guess the whole situation.
Well, for one, I don't know if that's true or not, but let's just assume it is. Let's just assume he has had this title for over a year. But the thing is, on the same day, was it yesterday or 2 days ago that I got leaked?
Yesterday is when they updated it.
Well, yesterday it was also announced that Mandalorian season 3 is about to begin production, or rumored, I guess, not officially announced, but that got announced yesterday.
I feel like that's been like rumored for like the past 2 months.
Dude, people have been commenting on my videos every time I say that it's not happening on time. They're like, The Mandalorian has been filming since the beginning of April. I'm like, shut, you sound so dumb. No, it's not. But anyway. And I'm like, send me the link. And they just never respond every single time. Or they delete their comment. But anyway, that got announced yesterday or rumored or whatever. Also, Rangers of the New Republic also rumored / announced that it's not happening anymore, that it's not even, or that at least is not moving forward.
Is that Boba Fett dropping before Mandalorian or after Mandalorian?
Before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But also, both of those things happening on the same day that we find out Dave Filoni is promoted, because there's no other way that we could have known that other than how we found out the other day, because they didn't say anything about it. Also, we had Katie Sackhoff and Ming-Na Wen congratulating Dave Filoni yesterday. They've both worked on 2 separate projects with Dave Filoni. How the hell did they not know his title? Like,
facts.
So either he really did get promoted yesterday, or really it became official yesterday, or Lucasfilm is trying to hide his title from everybody for some reason. Like, that's a little bit embarrassing, right? For Katie Sackhoff and Ming-Na Wen to like congratulate Dave Filoni on his promotion a year after it happened. Like, something's going on there. Something fishy's happening.
Yeah, it is weird. That's what I said in my video too. That you got these Lucasfilm employees congratulating him on Twitter, and I guess maybe you could say, well, they're just doing it because they're doing it for the public and the press. But I don't think so. Like, I just think it'd be weird for them like to have known all this time and to congratulate that man. I feel like they would just see it and be like, oh, well, that's not news.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's where I'm at with it. I think that if he had the title, I don't think it became official until lately. Like, I think maybe like it was been in the works for a while, or he quote unquote had the title. But you know how sometimes people get these positions, but they don't actually have the power to do everything that a position entails yet.
Yes.
That's what I would assume.
Or he didn't have the time. Maybe he was working on some certain project and they were like, look, when you finish with Bad Batch, when you finish with the filming of Book of Boba Fett, then you can go into this can actually go into place, or go into whatever you call it. I don't know what the word is, but you can actually start acting as you're this. Because but maybe he officially got the title a year ago, but it didn't go into effect until now.
Exactly. And I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but I feel like I'm not calling you stupid if you believe it, but it is kind of dumb, in my opinion, to say that. I know Lucasfilm has been seen as very incompetent because, I mean, they just do stupid stuff. I don't know if it's incompetency or just dumb decisions, but do you really think that they just forgot? Like, they promoted him to such a thing, and we forgot to put it on there for a year. We
forgot to tell anyone else.
It just kind of slipped our mind. We forgot to put it up there. We're sorry. A year later, let's do it. It's about time.
Well, what is this position? Is this something higher than my boy that did Mandalorian? Why is his name slipping me right now?
John Favreau.
John Favreau. Is it something higher than him?
So basically, and I don't think we get all the full details, but basically what it seems like it is that he is overseeing the creative side of the storytelling now. So basically, like, a lot of these big decisions are running through him. Hence is probably why we got such a big like canon shift in Bad Batch with what happened. I forget the Jedi Master's name, but what happened between her and Kanan, like basically was in a comic, it was a little bit different how things happened between them during Order 66. And Dave Filoni was like, I'm doing like this. So that could be a reason why he's able to make those decisions, because creatively he's like, bro, I run this now.
I mean, it was bound to happen, man. Dave Filoni, I mean, I shoot jabs at him sometimes, but he really do care about Star Wars, so it was bound to happen, man. He like the George Lucas protege, so
the Padawan.
Yeah, but I'm wishing Favreau will get a big position somewhere in Lucasfilm, though.
I'm wondering if he just doesn't want
because
it.
he think like the fans. He has the same thoughts as the fans. That's somebody who I want to take over.
I think when he gets older, he'll be a studio head somewhere, whether it's Lucasfilm or Warner Bros. It'll be somewhere.
But it's like we said the other time I was on there. I don't think Favreau would get too tied into Star Wars though, because you know he's gonna do that Iron Man 4. You already know
he's gonna do other stuff besides just Star Wars.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But the thing that a lot of people aren't thinking about with this is Dave Filoni directly reports to Kathleen Kennedy now. Like he has nobody else to report to, so that means that he can do whatever he wants with the story. He doesn't have to worry about Pablo Hidalgo anymore, the Lucasfilm story group. It's just him and Kathleen Kennedy. Like that's huge.
That is huge.
That sounds horrible when you think about it, though. Just me
and maybe one day he can take that crown from her. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing him as president. I just don't know, if he's the business type of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Well, Kathleen Kennedy, she ain't the business either. You know
she's been doing it though for so long.
But
it doesn't mean she's capable, but she's been doing it.
Yeah.
She knows how
well known.
I'd rather have a fan in there that's running the whole show instead of a business person that doesn't have love.
Facts. Yeah, but
because guess what?
If
you give the fans what they want, the business is gonna take care of itself anyway. In my opinion.
I don't think Disney and these corporations look at it.
When you come out with stupid stuff saying the Force is female, no disrespect to Lainey down here, but when you say stupid stuff like that, I'm still trying to crack that code to this day. What do that mean? What does that mean? Do you know what that mean, Matt?
No, I don't. It's women empowerment, I guess. But I mean,
female.
Leia was a badass. We didn't need that then. Leia was a badass.
What do you think, Lainey? Is the Force female? What are your? I would love to know actually your thoughts on that.
I think the way I see it is no
disrespect.
I think the way I see it is no matter what, Star Wars is and always be something about politics, but I feel like it wasn't as big of an issue as it is now, and I feel like in today's society we're just going to be honest, a little more sensitive to things. And that's kind of the problem is big corporations see that as more of a way to make money than actually be something they could benefit off of and, entertain people. They just see it as a cash cow and they don't really care who and who they're not, who they're offending, who they're, benefiting from it. Like, that's just kind of how they see it is it's a moneymaker thing.
Yeah,
Lainey speaking facts.
Well, and the thing about it too, it wasn't like Star Wars never started off dissing women or something because it was powerful women in the New Hope. You had Leia, then you had the lady. What was her name with the short hair that was over the rebels? Yeah, you had her. She was the leader over everybody. I mean, I just don't understand this stuff. It's like they just want to piss people off.
Is it just me, or does that sound like some anime Japanese character? I love anime, by the way, but does that sound like some Digimon or anime?
Say her name again?
Mon.
Yeah. That's like a Pokemon.
Use your attack, Mon.
When all that crazy training got leaked, like that Reimagine Tomorrow stuff, with that included, but also like Bob Chapek and all them said that they are leaning, like they're not going to stay quiet on political sides of things anymore. They're going to openly address that stuff and embrace it. You see that kind of with what they're doing on the Marvel side. So like if Kathleen Kennedy does say leaves, I actually said this earlier, like there's no way they're going to put like Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau in there. They're going to I guarantee you they'll put another woman in there, and especially one of color. I guarantee it because that's the check in the box that they have to do.
No, but that's the new game now.
Yep.
That's true though, because now everything has to do with so-called minorities.
Yep. Gender and race.
I just saw a Superman. I just saw a Superman cartoon is about to come out where they turned your boy black, Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, who's getting bombed?
And hey, they made Lois. Lois is going to be Asian.
Wow.
Yep, Lois is Asian in that cartoon.
Right now.
Why are there bombs going off?
What is that?
Who's getting bombed right
Wouldn't
now?
It be messed up if somebody's house blow up on this? Wouldn't it be funny if somebody's house blow up?
No, it would not be funny. It'd be dead.
Your screen goes black.
But bro, your channel will go viral, bro.
Million subs overnight like that.
Somebody just gonna have to take the sacrifice for it, though.
Panel member died.
Oh no!
Panel member dies during the Last Jedi podcast. Oh my god, that'd be horrible. By the way, Lenny, I know you're new around here, so I hope we don't offend you. We say like we're just
fine.
messing around, okay?
No, it's fine with me. I promise.
Okay. Now, but you think? I think you made a really good point, Matt. I do believe that it'll be a woman and probably one of color. I don't see them replacing her with a man because I mean, how could you do that? Unless it's a black man, maybe they can get away with that, or like a Hispanic man,
maybe. But
because look, diverse. It's diversity. It's diverse. We don't care that his genitalia. It's diversity. So I maybe, but yeah, I could see that.
And a lot of their hires too, especially on the Marvel side, they're a lot of like very involved political activists. They're not from like the Hollywood spectrum. So that's where I'm fearing, like when she that's where everyone's like, Kathleen Kennedy, yes, she needs to go. Sure, she does. I 100% agree with you, but there's a lot more problems within the company they're really focused on politics and not storytelling. So
yeah, I don't really even care if she leaves, man. Like all I care about is having good Star Wars. And
exactly.
I think the main thing that they should do is have someone keep Kathleen Kennedy there, but then have Dave Filoni be her equal, and then have him just focus on story stuff, creative stuff, and have her focus on the business side of stuff. Like that would be fine with me. I think the big thing is when she starts inputting stuff, like inputting her own input into the Star Wars story. That's where it starts going wrong. But if we have Dave Filoni, I'm not even the biggest fan of Dave Filoni. Like I'm kind of on Fatal J's side with this, but I do like him, and I like a lot of the content he creates. But I just, I recognize his faults at the same time.
Yes.
But someone like him is a huge step up from what we have now, being an equal to Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, if she just kind of took a step back and went hands off, like I think they said she's been doing. I don't know for sure, obviously, but if that's the case, doesn't matter really who the figurehead is, as long as they let the creative people do their thing uninterrupted, no studio coming in saying, no, you got to change this, you got to do this, you got to put more women here or more this, do that, whatever.
Make this more black. It's not black enough. I want some blackness.
Like check this box.
We need more blackies. And we need more.
Y'all remember a while back? Y'all remember a while back when they went silent on social media for like a month straight?
Yeah, that was weird.
And then they came back on YouTube. If you look at the YouTube channel, they haven't posted a High Republic video since. I think they posted one High Republic video since then. Since they went silent.
Because it's garbage.
No, I think it's because Dave Filoni. I think it's because of Dave Filoni stuff, bro. I know that sounds tinfoil hat, but I think it's because of the Dave Filoni stuff.
You might be cooking with grease. You might be cooking with grease. Let me ask though, the chat, have y'all been like reading any High Republics, like keeping up with it? I already know what the chat gonna say. Lainey, I haven't asked you. How do you feel about High Republic? We never talked about that before. Have you looked into it? 3
of the books so far. I'm still on the first one. So far, I like it. I actually, if they ever did a movie on it, I wouldn't really be opposed to it. I think it'd be a really cool new take on Star Wars because it's gonna go way back into the past, and it'd be really interesting to see. I don't know. I'm gonna keep reading them and see how I feel.
Now, I'm gonna say something that y'all ain't gonna like, but I semi agree with what Lainey just said. All right. What I mean is that I think you said you're pretty much enjoying Light of the Jedi, right? I did a good review for that book. Like I don't hate that book. That's not it's an okay book. At the moment when I first reviewed it, I liked it more. I let it, kind of marinate a little bit. And now I'm kind of like, it was cool. It's not great. It's cool. Y'all gonna hate me for this, but the Rock book. Okay, the Rock book, also known as Into the Dark, is a really good told story. It's good. I mean, the Rock is stupid. I've said this countless times, so you guys know my opinion. But I'm just saying, if they could get some of this High Republic stuff under control and reel in some of the wokeness, reel in some of the ideas that are kind of left field, like a Rock, then I think the High Republic has potential, man.
The problem with the High Republic. And I've not read any, so I can't really tell you that it's garbage because I haven't read it. I just go off of the artwork, and if people like it, honestly, I don't care. It is what it is. Like everything's for different people, but the way that they have advertised it and kind of openly mocked fans, I think is the biggest problem where they got a lot of hate for. Because there was some interview, they're like, oh yeah, that Yoda guy. They like like Yoda's nobody. And it's really not I don't think the material. I think it's the people that are running it kind of openly know that some of the fans don't like it and they get disrespectful. And that's the point. It's like when you spit on the people that you want to buy your stuff, that's where the hate comes from, you know? If they marketed it a little bit better, I think they'd be fine.
Didn't they throw up one of these too?
Yes.
They threw up one to live long and prosperous during the High Republic. That's not going to win you over with fans. I'm sorry. We spit on Star Trek around here. Now this plan.
They might need to hire a new team.
Yeah, facts.
That's from Claudia Gray too. That's what hurts the most because she was my favorite Star Wars author. Like, well, she still is really. I haven't read her High Republic book, but I heard it was good. Like you said, it was probably a good book. She put a rock in it, man. Like as a main character. Come on.
Christian Stowboy said the Rock book. Is that something about? Yeah. So what I meant is the actual book that has like Geo where he shows up.
Not Dwayne Johnson's autobiography. No.
Yeah, not that one. I would read that. Becoming the Rock. Dwayne Johnson's Rock Solid. Pause.
Look, somebody mentioned the Acolyte. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we heard the Acolyte is canceled. Like at all.
According to Mike Zero, it is going to be.
For real?
Mike Zero keeps saying that he feels like it's going to be canceled.
I feel like it's going to be canceled too. We haven't heard anything about that.
No, I'm sad because I would have liked to see it.
What was the Acolyte going to be about?
What was that supposed to be about?
High Republic era.
Yeah, it was like High Republic era. I can't remember. They were supposed to be, I want to say, exploring the Sith.
Yeah, a Sith acolyte. So basically,
that's
an acolyte is like a
Padawan.
That
actually sounds.
Yeah.
That's what we need is a Sith show.
Yeah.
See the dopest stuff they get rid of.
But the thing is, it comes back to the advertising because the very first thing that they said about that show.
I gotta cut you off for 1 second, Justin. This guy knows. He knows.
Right. Respect to you, man. Mike Zero is God. But the very first thing that they said about that show, once again, no disrespect to Laney, but when you advertise a show and they didn't announce the title, they didn't announce anything about the plot. They said a female-led show created by Leslie Headland. It's like you have this super cool idea for the show, this super cool concept for the show. The fact that it's female-led doesn't bother me. I don't care either way. That's great. Like, let's have a female. I don't care. But tell us the concept. This concept is amazing. Why are you advertising it?
I actually wanted to say I agree with you on that because I feel like nowadays it's like I don't really like mind what it is. I want to know what it's actually about.
Right.
I don't want you if you're gonna like pinpoint all these little things because you want to appeal to a certain audience, you're gonna end up looking worse than you do good.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When y'all said Leslie Headland, that just turned me completely off the show.
Who is she, dude? Because like Justin was telling me about who is she?
She's horrible, bro.
Harvey Weinstein's assistant.
ABJ, do your research.
She done seen some things,
bro.
He done set up some things,
bro. She's horrible, bro. She's horrible.
So that's the thing. That was another like stupid move by them. It's like how do you hire this woman? Even if she had nothing to do with it, the fact that it because we don't know, right? But you're that close to that man, you have to know something's going on. So the fact that you bring in that bad publicity, and then it's also like Lainey said, the fact that the first thing you sell it is, it's female led. Well, that doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care if it's male led. It doesn't matter. What's the story about? Tell me something that I want to watch it for.
This is a dude show. It's got dudes in it. Like I would have been like
a bunch of dudes with guns. All right, great.
When the concept is that cool, the concept itself, the concept sells itself, dude. Just in the tweet, just tell us what the show's about. That's it. Or is it a show or a movie? I forgot.
It's supposed to be. It was supposed to be a show. Yeah.
Yeah. Do your research, just Lenny doesn't even have a channel. I've heard her the whole night just schooling y'all. It's sad.
Leslie Headland.
I have a Twitch channel and I'm also a social media major. So no, I'm actually majoring in it.
Oh really?
Oh really? I thought you were joking.
No, I'm going to school for social media and digital marketing.
Well, you know,
hey, look, when we start that production company, Justin, that's social media.
But do you deal with like stuff with social media, like the psychology of social media?
Not yet. I'm still like in my junior year, so I haven't done interning and stuff like that, but we deal a lot with like the marketing and branding and stuff. So
gotcha.
What kind of like what we're talking about, like what some like a team of people putting out stuff, we have to like consider what we're putting out, basically.
So basically,
Lady just kind of let me
you
down.
know how to blow up people's social medias, huh?
I guess my own a little bit.
Hold up, wait a minute,
I guess my own, but
minute.
that's about it.
You kind of letting me down, Lainey. How am I just knowing this now? You know, you see me over here getting my YouTube hustle on, getting, you know, I can't, you know, I don't want to announce it yet,
bro.
But yeah, I don't want to say what it is yet, but we got a certain project I told you all about. And you over here, you know, oh yeah, you know, I did all the.
That's because she didn't want to charge you $2,000 for the first trial.
Yo, this is
I
this
can't
is
charge
Lainey. This
that
is Lainey.
much. I'm not worth that much.
I could blow him up, but oh well. Good. No, bad, Jay. She didn't even tell me, bro. She could have had me at 85 million subscribers already. That's tough, man.
But yeah, back to Leslie Headland. I'm glad this show is being canceled.
Well, no, I didn't say that. Hold on.
No. The reason why I'm saying that is because she's the embodiment. What's the
embodiment? Embodiment.
Yo, that's
she's the.
She's the vegetable.
The embalmment.
She's the reincarnation of Kathleen Kennedy. She's the embodiment of Kathleen Kennedy, bro.
No, she is. You're right.
She is. If you do your research, she's going to add all that stuff that we hated about the sequel trilogies. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. You don't want her doing a show.
You remember?
No disrespect to the female, because the lady that did that was in Jurassic Park, the Chris Pratt Jurassic Park, the red-haired lady.
Yeah,
she did a spectacular job directing The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
matter of fact. Yeah, that was my favorite episode with her directing. No disrespect. But Leslie Headland, you do not want her doing anything with Star Wars, because she's gonna put that SJW, all that crap up in there that we don't need in Star Wars.
And she doesn't. I remember there was a viewing. I think it was like maybe the Last Jedi or one of them, where she was there and they were talking her interview, and they're like, "What's your favorite Star Wars movie?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't know, all of them." It's like you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know Star Wars.
Yep.
She's just there because it's like, oh, this is popular and I can make money and I can inject my little politics into it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just a stepping stone.
That's all
I just put something in the chat, but I don't know why it didn't come up. Someone said that we're great, and I just said, no, you are. So if you see that pop up, it was to the person who said we're great.
From the slate that we got with the Star Wars when they announced it, all the shows is coming out. What is everybody looking forward to? Number one.
Kenobi.
It would have to be Obi-Wan right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say Kenobi. That's gonna be epic. But do you guys think they're going
to nail it?
Yeah, they have to. Because
I'm thinking about it.
If they don't nail it, this is going to put the coffin into Star Wars.
Hold on. Before we go down this slope, I just gotta ask, just because I gotta know from the chat and from the panel, who is staying up when that show comes out? Because I know some people are like, yo, I gotta go to work. Who's staying up 3 a.m. for that?
I'm taking work off.
Oh,
I'm taking off work.
Oh, so even just why are you looking?
Yeah.
I was about to do something stupid, but I decided not.
He was looking like a monster or something like.
I was about to do something really stupid, but I decided not to.
I think I know exactly what you was about to do. You got canceled so quick.
Gotta get up.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So in the chat saying, "I am for sure. I'll be there, big fella."
Bro, that's going to be epic. That's gonna be like watching another Star Wars movie.
This is the fandom on that Obi-Wan night.
This is where the fun begins.
That's us right there, big fella.
But you know what? If they don't do that show right, if they slip up even once,
I know there's so much pressure on them for that show.
I've been thinking about that though, and it was easy for them to mess up someone like Luke because we didn't know Luke's ending. But for Anakin and Obi-Wan, for Vader, whatever, we already know their beginning and their ending. So it would be a lot harder for them to mess it up.
I mean, watch this. Are they interacting, or is this going to be separate timelines? I know it's going to be the same timeline, but are they going to be in different places and never meet up, or are they actually meeting up and fighting?
They better meet up and fight.
No,
I don't want him to fight personally.
Bro,
you don't
they
want him to
can't
fight.
I don't.
Look,
But
man.
they can't fight because that's gonna ruin George Lucas.
All right, hold on. Let's take a
See,
vote
Justin
right now.
But you
agree.
can never ruin. You can never ruin George Lucas. But that's going to contradict.
Nah,
The thing is,
nah.
it's a loophole, and that's like most situations. I would say don't use the loophole because it doesn't necessarily contradict it directly, but it kind of what we assumed. It kind of contradicts what we assumed. But at the same time, if we get to see another Obi-Wan versus Vader fight, Ewan McGregor versus Hayden, come on, man, let them use the loophole. Like, give us that.
It's gonna be dope. But watch this. What was the whole point in Yoda and Obi-Wan hiding?
That's actually a good question. We really don't know to this day because that man Yoda, this man fell. He's like, all right, I'm done.
Bro, what I'm saying is they lost.
No.
And if the Empire knew where they was at, it would have been over.
No, but look, that in itself is kind of like a what do you call it? A plot hole that fans debate to this day or just kind of overlook. Because you mean to tell me that Yoda, he was gonna beat Sidious if he hadn't like lost his lightsaber and fell?
No,
like,
he lost, man.
He lost because he slipped.
Yoda
He wasn't gonna lose.
Go back and watch. Yoda
he would have
lost.
Definitely beat Vader. Like,
oh yeah, he would have beat Vader,
which is why he should have just went and like
Palpatine.
Obi-Wan should have
was
fought Vader
strong,
together,
bro. Palpatine was strong as hell.
Let
me tell you how strong Palpatine was right next to the Jedi, and Yoda was talking, I feel something in the Force. I can't tell what it is. But it's not Yoda couldn't tell what was going on, and Palpatine was like, yeah, I got him.
No. Look,
the
dark side clouded their vision, yes. But that doesn't say that he's stronger. And this is how you prove.
Bro, he has to be stronger if he clouds their vision because Yoda should already know. Hey!
This is how it proves that Yoda was stronger. Yoda was stronger. We can have proof of that actually in the movie. And first and foremost, let me just say, don't ever disrespect my man Yoda. Look, no. Look, the reason why we know he was stronger is that man Yoda shows up. And what's the first thing Papa Palps tries to do? He's trying to get out of there. Yeah. Yoda like, they're so powerful you are. Why leave? You know?
Yeah.
And then he's like, you can't do anything. Soon I will have a more powerful prince than either one of us. You know, like, bro, like, if you leaving, why you leaving? Because you know you can't beat your little green buddy.
Your homework assignment is go back and watch that fight thoroughly,
bruh. Because did Sidious not try to? Did he not try to bounce? He's like, oh snap!
But that's what Palpatine do. He's a trickster.
Nah. There won't no tricks to that. He was trying to biggity bounce up out of there. He's like, yo, Yoda done showed up.
The Jedi was unable to fully tap into the Force. The Jedi was weak, and y'all probably said, "Whoa, Federal J just said that." Let me tell you why.
No, they were. You're right.
My boy with the cool lightsaber, Qui-Gon Jinn's teacher,
Dooku, Uncle Dookie.
Dooku was trying to warn the Jedi what was going on, and they refused to see it or listen to him.
Well, that was their pompous, and they're just, their idiocracy.
I'm just saying, the Jedi, if you just really break it down and really look through an unbiased lens, the Sith was stronger than the Jedi.
I don't think that they're strong. I think that the dark side, like Yoda said, just clouded the vision of them being able to see. And I think that was just a dark side ability that Palpatine had.
But if you
I don't think it means
that you be able to pierce through that fog?
Well, now look at it this way. I do think he was stronger than most of the Jedi, but I think that Mace would have been able to beat him if it wasn't for Anakin. And I also
hand to hand, hand to hand,
Mace beat him straight up.
And I also think Yoda, if he hadn't that fingernail betrayed him, I think you should have clipped them nails, Yoda.
But see, now if you go on the lore, Mace Windu was the best lightsaber fighter ever.
Yeah, facts.
Hands to hand. But I'm telling you, just pure force power. I think nobody was touching Palpatine. I really don't.
He was trying to shut. Yoda was like, with the lightning. He was like, bruh. So Palpatine thought he had him. He's like shocking, and Yoda was like, "Nah, bro."
Back to the Vader and Obi-Wan thing. So the only issue that I have with that, I just want to bring this up. If Vader goes to Tatooine, The only issue I have is he hated that place so much because of his mom. And remember, he always said, "I hate the sand. I hate it." So he can't. I don't see him going back there. Now, I think that's part of it why they brought Luke there. Because number one, he did have family, but also they never thought to expect to check there because he hated Tatooine because of the sand.
But man, you're right. And when he sends Luke, if he was there,
that's another thing. He would have sensed the Force.
They're not going to fight on Tatooine. There's no way.
Hold on. Before we get into Obi-Wan stuff, very quickly, lady, I want you to pitch in on this. Who you think won that fight? Do you think Yoda would have won?
ABJ still on there.
Yeah, bro. Because I got problems. Hold on, wait. You think Yoda would have won if he hadn't slipped?
I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about that one, to be honest.
Bro, because Palpatine won.
I think they were pretty matched.
Palpatine won that fight, bro. It wasn't even. It was even until the end.
I think it was fairly even up until the ending, and
because Yoda was like, "This dude too strong. I got to get out of here, man. I got to get out of here. He's too strong."
Man, I would love to know George's opinion on this style of stuff, man.
And remember, Yoda was showing kind of a little bit of weakness at the end of Clone Wars when he was moving the Force and everything. He was kind of exhausted.
Yeah,
after
he was
that.
old.
I think it wore him out, that fight.
Yeah.
I think it was also the realization for all of them. They were like understanding what was like starting to happen. So they're more concerned about making sure, they're trying to fend off all these other people while making sure that, they get everyone else out.
Yeah. Because you remember Yoda was showing signs of weakness too when he was on Chewbacca's planet. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's just old, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love Yoda, but Palpatine is stronger.
Nah, y'all bugging. All right, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that. I'm sorry. I'll continue with your Obi-Wan stuff.
Well, I don't think they're gonna fight on Tatooine. And also, a big concern that I had as soon as the show was announced, I was like, "Are they gonna spend this entire show on Tatooine?" But they're not, because they showed those investors at the investor day, they showed them a sizzle reel. I think it was just concept art because I don't think they had anything from the actual show shot yet, but they showed them a sizzle reel of concept art, and they had different worlds. They had one of them, I remember specifically, was a water planet that was raining all it. So it was like kind of like Camino, and they had like a lot of monsters like flying around in the air and stuff. So they're going off world for sure. They're not going to fight on Tatooine.
Justin, I'm going to say this because I can see your side, but I can see from the other side too. Was Obi-Wan there the whole time to protect Luke? Why would he leave Tatooine when that would leave Luke unprotected?
Well, there's going to be a reason.
But then I can understand your side too, because maybe you want to get a cheeseburger on another planet or something.
Let me get that number 5.
Yeah, and then you fly back to Tatooine. You're not gonna if Star Wars is this vast universe, you're not gonna spend all those years just on Tatooine.
Yeah,
but this is still. I think this show, if they don't nail it, is going to really hurt Star Wars.
I'm done. Big time, man. I'm done with
Jedi are selfless, right? So him staying there and like dedicating his life to protecting Luke would make sense if he did. He was like, "Hey, I'm giving up my life to protect the chosen," or well, not the chosen one, but
who they thought was the chosen one at the time.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan
I actually have a theory, but I don't know I don't know how like accurate it could be. My guess was if they're planning to show, like him over time, and you guys are saying they're supposed to be showing like concept art of Off-World. My assumption would be that he spent his time going back and forth between watching like kind of like from the shadows for Luke and traveling to other worlds to see if there were any Jedi left, even though that whole thing happened. That's kind of my guess.
Well, we saw that girl. I always forget her name. That one girl
that's playing, that's
supposed to be playing a Jedi. So what if Obi-Wan like gets word that there's another Jedi that survived and he needs to go help her on another planet?
But do we know? We don't know she's a Jedi for sure.
I think they should have did this.
Yeah, that's just a theory.
I think they should have did this. This is just Fatal J talking. It could be wrong. It could be a horrible idea. Show Darth Vader in his beginning years as being Vader.
Well, this is 10 years after.
Have Obi-Wan Kenobi, instead of Vader being the big bad baddie, have my man from Phantom Menace,
Maul.
have Maul be the big bad baddie, and they fight at the very end of the final episode, and let him be the big bad baddie, because it's canon that Obi-Wan had to fight him again on Tatooine.
Now, I do think Maul is a lot. I do think Maul might show up here just because of like what Ray Park posted, and also because I don't know. I think it would mess up Rebels a little bit, because aren't we kind of led to believe that like he has not seen Obi-Wan in a long time when he finds him on Tatooine?
You talking about Maul or Anakin?
Maul?
Mean, Maul.
Here's my theory overall for the show. In Legends, and I know they don't use a lot of stuff from Legends, even though they should, but they have been pulling more lately, especially with Filoni now from Legends. In Legends, there were a few different books about Obi-Wan. There was a series, and in the first one, he actually left Tatooine. I can't remember why, but it was for basically what we're saying now. There was like a serious situation happening off world, and I think his presence there was actually endangering Luke at the time. Yeah. So he chose to leave, go handle that situation, and kind of wait for things to cool down. So I think that's more than likely what will happen, something like that in the series. And I think throughout it, I think he'll encounter old enemies that get whiffed, like, oh, I seen Obi-Wan, like, because you're Obi-Wan Kenobi, you kind of got like a big target on you. I seen Obi-Wan in the cantina, and I think like it's gonna be like your Mauls and also like your Vaders, like the Inquisitors might be on them, and like Vader gets like whiff. My master lives.
I just don't think. Just really think about it, though, guys. I'm just sitting here listening to everybody's ideas, which is great ideas, but it just doesn't make sense for Obi-Wan and Vader to fight again before their last fight. What would be the point of that? Like, you got my son. Oh, I forgot. I meet my son in Empire Strikes Back, so I can't really talk about that. You know what I mean? What is the point?
I don't think Vader's going to know that he's watching Luke. I don't think it'll happen on Tatooine.
But what would be a motivation for Vader to fight Obi-Wan, or Obi-Wan to fight Vader again?
He hates Obi-Wan.
What if he's hunting What if he's hunting Jedi? Vader's hunting Jedi. That girl from the casting is a Jedi that he's hunting, and Obi-Wan goes to help her.
If Vader gets any word that Obi-Wan has been seen, he's coming for Obi-Wan. He ain't sending an Inquisitor. He is on Obi-Wan like stink on a monkey, all right? He's coming for Obi-Wan. He hates him some Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like,
I don't know, because when you look at
everything.
Vader, when you watch Vader in A New Hope,
when he gets that sense, right?
I'm fighting my master, but I didn't get no, I hate you. I have to fight you now.
That's the
difference. It wasn't on that level.
You got to think about it. This was the first movie. George hadn't thought of every single thing yet. I think if he had already made episodes 1 through 3, he would have definitely included that. But like by the end of Revenge of the Sith, like Anakin hates Obi-Wan. Like he blames him for everything. He blames him for his mother dying. He blames him basically for Padme betraying him.
But you got to remember too, that's young Anakin. By the time we get to New Hope, Vader has matured.
Yeah, but he's more
wise. He's more wise of a fighter. When he fought Luke, he was playing with Luke.
But this is 10 years. This is 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. So we still have another 10 years before he sees Obi-Wan again.
I don't know. You see how we breaking this down? I think if they, like I said, if they don't do a good job, they're going to be in trouble, man.
Well, and also he definitely hates Obi-Wan though. Like for sure, like he's like he hates Obi-Wan.
The way Vader sensed Obi-Wan on the Death Star, like that to me, I know it's like what, another 10 years after this show from Empire or from New Hope, right? I mean, I know 10 years is a long time, but it makes more sense the way he sensed. Like, I haven't sensed this since, you know what I mean? Like that line.
That line kills
like,
that. Yeah,
it's like, I know I've felt this before, and that's why he went to go investigate. If it was only just 10 years, like 10 years is long, but it's not as long as what? How long is the ending of Sith?
And then watch this, man. Peep Obi-Wan's conversations with Luke about Anakin when they was on the ship.
Yeah.
Now, of course, he was lying. I mean, he was telling about Anakin being a great pilot and all that stuff, but it didn't come from a place of, man, I just fought your father 10 years ago, man. You better watch out for him, man, because he's trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it'll end with Obi-Wan. I mean, I don't think Vader will find anything out about Luke. I don't think that's going to happen.
No. But it can't, because if he do, that show definitely going to get destroyed on the internet.
Yeah, I don't think he'll learn anything about Luke.
Because if he just let us say, I sense my son, Luke Skywalker somewhere.
he didn't. Nah,
Bro,
he wouldn't.
the internet will collapse.
There won't be nothing like that.
I want to see Vader versus Maul.
No, but leave Maul
that
out.
would not. Maul getting destroyed. My guy.
But you know what, Matt? I'm telling you, that would be a great idea.
It would be cool, but Maul's scared of it.
Have Vader have conversations with Maul. Have Obi-Wan fight Maul. Have Maul be the big bad baddie of the show.
Maul is terrified of it.
I'm still tired of Maul, man.
I'm pretty sure this show is not going to go on season 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
No,
it's not going to go that far because you
might
got to
do
think. But you got to think though, because McGregor is a big time actor. I'm pretty sure he's not going to keep doing a Star Wars TV show season after season after season.
I think he would do 2 or 3.
This should be I've, in my opinion, just like maybe a 10 or like a Band of Brothers type, like a 1 series run.
That's got to be, Matt, because the longer you go, the more you're going to roll canon for the old trilogy.
And you can always do time jumps if you need to in a show. You know what I mean? You don't have to. It doesn't have to just every other day. But
the thing about that, the lion losing its weight or whatever about the I haven't felt since ... Look, that might lose a little bit of weight if it's only been 10 years since they met the last time. But personally, I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of the weight that lion held to see Vader versus Obi-Wan again.
You just want to see Vader versus Obi-Wan.
I really do.
Let's be real. Though.
He's like, I don't care what's destroyed.
I really don't. I do not care.
Lainey, you've been super quiet about this.
I'm just listening to everyone because it's very interesting. It's kind of getting me hyped more for the show, actually.
But you know what, Justin? The fight will be dope. It's going to be dope.
It would.
But
hopefully
they destroy everything for one fight. You're going to destroy everything for one freaking.
Now,
I have one idea.
Go ahead.
I have one idea. If they were to do any kind of interaction between the two or any kind of like reunite, it shouldn't really be a fight, but it could definitely be a scene where, say for example, they do the whole idea of Obi-Wan trying to find, Jedi. It doesn't have to be Vader necessarily looking for his son, but if he was sending out maybe, troopers to go after Obi-Wan or after these Jedi, and maybe he goes along with them, it'd be kind of interesting to see maybe one of those interactions where, it's a fight scene between Obi-Wan and all these stormtroopers, and he sees Vader in the background and they just kind of stare at each other for, a minute. It doesn't have to be like a fight scene, but it could be one of those moments where it's just like, it hasn't been super long, but it's been long enough to where I look at you and I'm just kind of like, I hate you in a way. Like Vader's angry.
That's a good idea because I don't know, just them fighting to be fighting, because the fight that they had on Revenge of the Sith, that was powerful. The fight that they had in A New Hope was powerful. Them fighting here, what is they fighting for?
Look, let's be real.
We don't know yet.
Let's be no. Let's be real right here. I gotta shut everything down you just said, Jay. There is no way that you have a Vader Obi-Wan fight where it isn't powerful. We know the history. All right. We know what happened on Mustafar. We know, like, especially the hardcore fans, we know that Anakin blames him for everything. He blames him for his mother's death. Obi-Wan wouldn't go let me save my mother. He blames him for, you brought her here to kill me. He blames her for Padme, right? He blames him for being in this suit. He hates him some Obi-Wan. There is no reason why Obi-Wan, he would not want to
but
kill
ABJ, what is the motivation after 10 years? From stuff that happened 20.
You think he done just forgot? But
what I'm
his whole
saying
life
is,
now.
But I'm talking about in the moment. Like the Revenge of the Sith, when they was getting back, that was from everything that built up.
Well, I think it'll be a setup for sure. I think more than likely what it'll be, or what I hope it is
you got to give us a strong story before they fight.
Well, it won't be like episode 1.
I know. What I think all you need is somebody saw Obi-Wan in the club. Vader heard about it. Okay, he's out there. We gonna find you.
Well, I'm sure
you're gonna die tonight.
Right? They're gonna have Inquisitors.
Just imagine what can be done during that fight, dude. Like they could have Clone Wars flashbacks with Hayden and Ewan during the fight. Like they could have Vader like having flashbacks to the Clone Wars era. And maybe that's how Obi-Wan gets away, because they cannot have Obi-Wan beat Vader. I would be mad if Obi-Wan beats Vader in some way. It has to be Obi-Wan escaping. Maybe that's
if
how he
Vader
escapes.
sees Obi-Wan. If Vader sees Obi, you know how Vader's normally pretty calm. We normally see him in most like everything after he's just. I hope he loses.
Goes
his
off
stuff.
like Rogue One Vader.
He loses if they're gonna do it, then I want to see the emotion. I want to see Vader kind of like let that anger completely go.
He got to be the emotion.
I think if they do that, they should have him actually take off the helmet and the mask and stuff and actually like show his face, because if it's only been 10 years, I think they should show how he looks, because it's only been 10 years. We've seen him, you know, when right before he died, he took it off and we see him then, but I want to see Hayden like the way he looks as Vader and see like I want to see rage and anger and hatred from him.
He wants to see him with his own eyes, not these.
Yeah, like I can guarantee people would lose their minds over that.
Now that will win me over. And
that's something I want to see in the theater, bro. I want to see that in the theater.
I didn't even know I wanted that until she said that, though.
That's a good one, because you know what? You guys are right. Why get Hayden if you're not going to show his face?
Yeah, you gotta show
Clone Wars flashbacks, though.
And in a way, I don't think they should do it word for word, but I think they should have him almost reference Revenge of the Sith, like his final lines where he's gonna fight Obi-Wan. I think that would actually be like even better.
You know what? They listen. Right. If he take off his mask and fight Obi-Wan, then I will admit that would be super dope.
Yo, let me say something.
He looking like straight Freddy Krueger with a lightsaber, bro.
You just gave me a crazy idea, Lainey, that I think would send the internet spiraling. Not only the memes, but also people would just love it. Imagine a scene where Vader says to Obi-Wan, I have the high ground. Like, what if he's like up top? Bro, that would be
no.
I would love that, bro.
That's too much cheese. Too much cheese on that.
Yeah, no.
I would love that, bro. That would be hilarious.
Hey, Obi, I got the high ground now.
No, thank you.
Like he's like, I have the high ground.
No, but look, say what you want about Hayden in the prequels, but that dude can display some anger and some rage in his face.
I think a lot of the hate he got, he didn't deserve. Facts. I think it was very unwarranted, and I think people shouldn't blame the actor for, you know, what they're given. Like, if they have to go off of something, they're gonna do their best with what they've got, and that's exactly what he did. And I actually think he did a really good job.
Well, look what they did to the little boy that played Anakin. They drove that dude to jail and drugs.
Yeah. That's really
bad.
But
they were hating on that little boy hard.
He's troubled.
They were hating on that little boy. Hey, y'all seen pictures of him lately?
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of trouble. He had like a lot of issues.
They messed that little boy up. Just sending him death mail and stuff. That's crazy.
Let me get to Aiden's super chat. Aiden talks Star Wars. On that sad note, let's go to the super chat. Thank you, Aiden, for the $9.99. Making me feel so fine. Yeah, he says, in Rebel, Vader's and Palpatine talk about the Ghost Crew, Jedi, and Ahsoka. They think they will lead them to other Jedi, maybe Kenobi. This is 14 years after Revenge of the Sith. Kenobi is 10 years. Can't have met yet. Well, not necessarily, unless he does say in Rebels that they haven't met, because it could have been they met those 4 years ago, and he's like, he got away.
Aiden,
he still wants them.
Aiden, you right. It's too much respect against them not ever meeting after after Revenge of the Sith. It's stuff that just shows and proves that they didn't meet each other.
And so Peter shouts, "Means I gotta find you." That is the greatest thing. That is the greatest.
That dude too, the dude that played Jar Jar, they drove him into insanity too.
Hey, now, quick question about Obi-Wan's show. Are we worried about who's directing and writing this?
Oh, facts, big facts.
Well, Deborah Chow is directing.
Well, not the directing. No, writing.
Deborah Chow is dope. I like her.
Writing, yes, I'm big worried, but
who's doing the writing?
So I forget his name, but I wouldn't know dude from a can of paint. Yeah, he worked on.
There ain't no hope.
That's
he produced, not wrote, John Wick Chapter 3, and he also produced.
No!
He also produced Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise.
Oh, okay.
He didn't terrible.
He didn't write it. That's a big
he didn't write it.
He produced.
Look, man. Look, listen. If y'all think Dave Filoni is the executive creative director, he has some sort of say in this show. Like, let's be real. He might not be directly writing the show, but if he's really overseeing everything creative going on at Lucasfilm, or at least in Star Wars, he has some say about the story of this show.
I just don't think he's the type to go in there and be like, you should fix that. I think he's just more of a like, do you need me?
This is garbage.
Bro,
I don't think he would let them ruin Kenobi, though.
I just hope they show respect and have George Lucas on the set like he was on Mandalorian. I really do.
Garbage. George gonna cry, bro. What are y'all
doing?
Y'all?
George go into Hulk smash rage and just start ripping cameras up and beating up people. I'm sick of this.
We get behind the scenes footage of George choking out the camera,
breaking stuff.
But just to sum this up, though, I do want this show to be dope. I want this show to bring back that feeling I had with Star Wars. But if, like I said, if you don't do it right, it's over.
Yeah, I think this will be the nail in the coffin for a lot of people if they ruin
it's for a lot of people. You will have a lot of people say, I'm done with Star Wars for good.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like us big fans, but like even like people that are more like I guess you could say not what's the word I'm looking for? Like just they're fans, but they're not really casuals. Yeah, they're looking forward to this. Oh, Obi-Wan show like that. They're getting into that.
That's a legend character you got. So I mean, you do him dirty. It's I don't know.
Pause.
And I mean, this is perfect because Obi-Wan and Hayden McGregor, they the perfect age for this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? At that late middle age, and that's just where Vader and Obi-Wan was right before New Hope. That's perfect to me.
Let me get to this super chat. We're gonna be in it here soon, guys. Since we've been going like over an hour and a half, and I want to be conscious of everyone's time. I've had a good time. We're not gonna end just yet. We do have to do our announcement. But let me do a shout out to the Star Wars guys for the $1.99 super chat. They say, could we potentially see Ahsoka in Kenobi? I don't know, but let me tell you. And I don't know how the panel is going to feel about this. This could be like one of the last things we talk about before we move on to the announcement. I say, and this is just me, but I say this show, obviously you gotta what's it called? The story. You gotta favor the story first. But I want this show to give me all the fan service it wants. I don't care if we see Maul in here and like talking to Vader. I don't care if we see like Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan on screen together, and people are like, why do they do that? They just wanted to. No, I don't care, bro. I want to see it. I want to see Obi-Wan live action Ahsoka together.
Well, bro, that's all we was asking for when we watched the sequel trilogy. No disrespect to people that like the sequel trilogy, but that's all we was asking for. When you watch The Force Awakens, the only thing people was thinking about was Luke Skywalker, and we didn't get that. That's the only thing that kept me, because from all the way up to the end, that movie was whack as hell to me. I said, "Oh, this is nothing but a New Hope." But when I saw Luke, man, I could see my heart beat through my chest. I was so excited.
There he is.
So I'm down with fan service. I want to see fan service all the way through this too. Listen to the fans on this one. Make us happy. Make us make more billions for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Facts. What were you going to say, Matt? You about to say something.
No, I was just saying that that it was once we saw Luke, right? We were like, damn, the movie's ending. Like, this is the best part, and it's ending, and now we got to wait, however many years for the next one. That's what I was referring to.
And then that didn't
hopefully we see Qui-Gon in this show. I want to see them.
That would be dope.
I think it was actually confirmed that he is in there. Lucasfilm didn't confirm it, but like I forget which source it was, but they're reputable.
Because Qui-Gon was the one that taught them how to do Force Ghost, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yoda taught him how to commune with Qui-Gon while he was on Tatooine. He said, "I will be able to commune with him." So yeah. Lainey, you got any final thoughts on this? I know you've been
kind of odd though, because how Vader know how to do Force Ghost too.
They probably, I think in the canon, they taught him right after he died. There's like a certain amount of time that you can. I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense. It's Star Wars, but right after he died, they hurried up and taught him how. Right before he was like gone forever, they taught him how.
Nah,
like, hurry up, man. This is what you do. Squeeze your eyes 2 times and make sure to jump 3 times and then do a turn and do a turn
head, rub your belly at the same time.
Let out a little fart and you're good. I think though it's more so you have to teach the living how to commune with them. I thought. I don't know.
Hey, maybe they'll teach him in this movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'd be kind of cool to see him struggling to keep like Qui-Gon.
You definitely have to teach you have to teach the living how to become Force ghosts because no one before Qui-Gon became a Force ghost.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. So Laney, I know you've been kind of quiet on this. What are your final thoughts on the Obi-Wan series? Are you worried about it? Do you think it's going to be good?
I'm honestly pretty excited for it. I'm pretty hyped. I think that was one of the I remember when they announced all the shows and projects they were working on. I think that was one of the ones I was most excited for because of the whole reunion. And I grew up with those movies, so I know seeing them back together on screen, I'm gonna freak out.
Reunited and it feels so good.
I don't think I could do a watch party for that because I would just be freaking out the whole time.
Yeah, I don't think I would tell everyone just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Phone on do not disturb. No one talk to me.
I gotta do a watch party for that.
I'm not. I gotta be in full concentration mode.
Yeah. I gotta be in my drawers.
Yeah, and my tiny whitey's eating a bowl of cereal.
Yeah. Actually sounds pretty comfortable, Jack.
Yeah.
Got that AC going up one leg, going down the other.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so shout out to the panel and shout out to the chat as well. Don't leave yet. We're gonna do this announcement really quick. But we appreciate you being here for sure. Thank you, Laney, also for being here. Really awesome to have a new person on, and awesome to get your perspective on Star Wars. I'll tell you one thing. One thing I am taking away that Laney said is I didn't know I wanted was that whole mask off Vader, bro.
That'd be
that was an excellent idea. Yeah. But watch Disney though. He ain't gonna do it. He won't do it.
Yeah, I better not get too excited, huh? Because
Disney, Lucasfilms, hire me as a story writer.
Yeah.
And cough a certain character.
Hey, while we was talking deep about this stuff, I promise you, the writers is not thinking that deep about this show.
No, facts.
They're thinking about, they would like to see us a lightsaber fight, so make sure to put that in there.
What color lightsabers? I don't know. Pick one. Doesn't
matter. Let's go with the generic blue.
Yeah. Blue.
Vader's is blue? No, it's red, right?
Blue's pretty.
Laney, do you want to plug anything? You have a link?
I do Twitch streaming occasionally, Twitter, Instagram, all Exo Lucky Tiger.
Yeah,
you can check out my cosplays.
Wait, hold on. I think I could pull up your link to your Twitter the quickest. And you have your Twitch on your Twitter right in the bio, so that works out. All right, guys. So go follow Laney if you have Twitter. I need those Twitter fingers to go follow Laney and check her out on Twitch if you like Twitch. And yeah, she does some cool cosplay of Mara Jade.
Really? I thought you were just joking about that. She really do that?
Yeah.
No, she does.
Yeah. She's like, but yeah, much better than Brie Larson, that's for sure.
Oh my God, they do Brie Larson, man. Star Wars is dead.
Talk about the nail in the coffin, dude.
Bruh, yeah, we was talking about Obi-Wan, but that would people would riot.
I did a video on that. I had a Brie Larson simp write me a
Brie Larson
5-paragraph. You should see the comments in this video, dude. It's like a paragraph, and there's 9 of them. Just go in detail, man.
I gotta go watch that. I gotta go look at those. I thought mine were bad.
I didn't even respond. I was like, all right, bro, whatever.
Look, man, when people leave me those comments, I don't mean to be an asshole or anything, but I'm not reading that shit.
No.
But this is how I know they didn't watch the video. I had a few people comment on there. Why are you being so mean to Brie? She could do a great job. Bro, I literally said in the video, maybe she does a great job.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't even trash her. I was just like, I just don't think she'll be that great.
It's not like I hate her as an actress. It's just that I don't see her playing the character.
No. Yeah. Especially that sacred of a character.
Facts.
Create a new one for her.
Seriously, my favorite character. Don't do her dirty.
Yeah,
Create a
she
mute
she
Jedi.
loves some Mara Jade. Like she could tell
Mara-
you everything about Mara Jade for real.
Mary Jane is a dope character, man.
Yep.
Best character in my
But
opinion.
you know what they would do? They wouldn't even have Mara Jade. They have Bera Bade played by a black woman
Like
with
Mara
red hair.
Why does
Yeah.
that sound like a Mortal Kombat?
Because look
character?
at it. Look at
Barabade.
Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren was nothing but what's the character in the
Yeah,
books?
Cadus. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all he was.
Yo, this is me if they cast Brie Larson.
Breaking my heart.
No, I'm going to be like, bruh. Why?
Yeah, the very
Why?
interesting thing was that Kylo Ren was actually a combination of Han and Leia's son, and then named after Luke and Mara's son, Ben.
But what was
yeah,
Han and
fact.
Leia's son was Jason Solo, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was, yeah.
But then they switched it up basically because they didn't have Mara be canon, so Luke was alone, and then they took what Luke and Mara's son, who was named Ben, and they gave it to Kylo Ren.
Yep. And Rey was nothing but Jaina Solo too. Wasn't she Jaina Solo? Jason and Jaina Solo?
I believe she was inspired by her, and then the death scene for Han Solo actually shouldn't have been Han Solo. It actually should have been Mara Jade.
Yeah.
Y'all see this, right? I know nothing about Mara Jade. I'm gonna need the chat to commence Order 66.
Oh man, hey, that might just be a new fan, you know.
Nah, just look into it. You won't regret it.
We will
You will
dig
not
deep.
regret
We dig deep.
reading
I read those
about
books
her.
when I was in middle school. Those were some great books.
You telling your age right now.
You
Oh
will
yeah, I'm
not
old as
regret
freak.
it.
I'm old, man. I don't look it, but I'm old, man.
Nah, you don't look old. You know that black don't crack, baby. Yeah. Unless it's on crack. Don't do that.
Hey, I want to say something before I leave the show, though.
All right, say it.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
We're ready.
Oh, man.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving.
Tell them how you really feel.
There's a choice we are making.
Oh, no.
We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day.
Just you and me. Oh, I like that, Jay. I like that, Jay. I didn't like it. But... all right. Anyway. All right. So really quick, let's do this announcement. I hate that I don't have a camera for this. My camera died, guys. Sorry. But yeah. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. It's been a terrible day today. I just did not get things done that I wanted to get done. But this has been an awesome stream, made me feel better. My video, I put a lot of work in today, and that didn't go well.
Oh, bro, that happens to any YouTuber.
Yeah,
I remember one time I spent like 20 hours on a video and 2 people watched it. I was like, ain't that bottom?
Yeah.
I spent my whole life on this video and 2 people watched it.
Bro, that computer.
It happens. Yeah, it does happen.
I was thinking in my head, I'm going viral off this one, baby. 2 people later.
Yeah.
I think that's how I feel about my one YouTube video I have of Among Us streams.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, you have a YouTube.
Then I think about it because y'all know Young Ripper, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had Young Rip. I talked to him from time to time, and he was on my show, and he told me it took him 10 years before his video popped off. 10 years, bro? That's dedication.
Yeah. Dedication.
And here I am getting mad off of year 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't even been in here a whole year. I shouldn't complain.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all, you know, bringing me up, and I appreciate the panel. I love you guys. But really quick, let's do this announcement because I've been dancing around it for a while. So me and Justin, should I just play it, Justin, and then tell
Sure.
what it is?
Hopefully I can figure it out.
Do it.
Do it. This is not the official thing, but
I'm just having a heart attack.
Let me remove this all so it'll like because
I don't like this stuff right here, man.
if I don't play it, if I don't remove this, will it like it won't
Bro,
be
quit
full
making
screen?
that anxiety go up and just drop it. I'm just have a heart attack.
Will it be
Do
full
it.
screen? Let's just do it. Yes.
Oh.
So project we're working on right there.
We gonna see a lot of fights in this joint,
bruh.
Dude.
Bruh. I can't give too much away, but it's going.
If we can actually pull off what we have in our heads right now, it's gonna be pretty insane.
Do it.
You sound like Donald Trump.
He did, didn't he? He's a Trump Sidious, Darth Trump in the chat.
Yeah. But do we want to explain just for anybody who doesn't actually know what's going on?
Go
ahead
ahead.
real quick. No, you can do it. Go ahead.
All right. So basically, guys, we are working on a fan film. It's in very early development stages. That and the plot outline and some of the script is really the only things that are done right now. Working on concept art. Just basically working on everything right now. Going to be looking soon at people to cast. This person might be in it. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Basically, if you didn't really pay attention or you have ADD, what the fan film is about is a Padawan and his master who are trying to find their place in the galaxy after everything has happened 2 years after Revenge of the Sith. And the Inquisitors, they're kind of new, right? Like it's only been 2 years. So I don't want to give away too much, but this Inquisitor character comes after them, and it gets pretty spicy from there. A lot of character development, a lot of cool things are going to happen, and looking to be a 3-part series. All right. You may potentially see a few other Star Wars YouTubers show up during this fan film. Little cameos here and there. So I'm this man, Jay. I'm
doing that because of somebody in the chat that will remain nameless.
Oh, facts. Oh,
you see who in there?
Get this man out of here. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop trying to sell it to you. This is going to be really ambitious. I don't want to do this like halfway. Me and Justin don't at all. Like, we are going to go full out. We're going to try to raise money, and we're going to be putting a lot of our own money into it. And it's going to hopefully be like really high quality. Okay.
I want to ask a question.
Yes, Jay.
And I'm just comparing. Don't feel any type of way. I'm just wondering.
Yes.
Will this be on the level of Star Wars Theory Vader movie?
Bruh, I don't want to be that guy, but I want it to be better.
Yeah.
I think the script we have is really interesting, and I think fans will resonate with it. I think the plot outline that we have for like the series, because we want to do 3 of them. I think people are gonna be like, "What?" Like, I think people are really gonna dig it.
Okay, who's playing the young Padawan? Y'all not releasing that yet?
No. We're not releasing any casting stuff. I mean, we were really
how old is the young Padawan?
Why is this man's idiot? He's around 18, 19.
I'm interested in the product.
I need to know when, where, how right now.
Oh, he's 18?
He's young. He's about 18, 19 years old.
That's going to be dope. That's dope.
Bro. It's going to be fun.
So he's kind of going to be like Anakin age.
He's going to be a young guy.
Okay. He going to have he going to have a little braid?
No, because they're kind of really undercover.
That makes sense.
I dropped the GoFundMe in the chat if anyone is interested in checking out more about the project. If you want to donate to the project,
somebody's parents is outside because they blowing.
Yeah, I heard that someone's parents are like, "Bruh, what's going on here? I need y'all to get off that.
Come outside, Bobby. I have something for you,
Bobby. I told you to get off that podcast." But anyway, I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Steven says, "Wait, you mean you plan out a trilogy?" Yeah, I mean. Basically,
that's gonna be dope.
It's yes, but no, because it's like it is 3 parts, but it's not your traditional trilogy of jumping around. Like, there's not a lot of big time jumps in it.
Yeah. It's a lot deeper than you would expect. I'll say that. It's a lot like, I don't want to say any more, but each character goes very deep into their individual characters.
And I want to say this too. I feel like obviously it won't be canon because it's a fan film, but I feel like after you see this as a trilogy, you're going to be able to really say if you want to make this head canon, because it has big implications for certain events that happened during the original trilogy. And you're going to be like, oh, so that's what's happening during this. So that's cool. So,
yeah.
But I mean, it's your own headcanon, you know. You could actually not dismiss it. So
yeah, of course.
But yeah, really excited to share that more with you guys as we get it. And the plan is right now to do some behind the scenes stuff, like with cast and all that kind of stuff. Whoa. $50. I'm not reading that, bro. I'm just gonna read. Just go hit it out the park.
Shout out to Marco Kane.
Look at that.
I don't
Already
understand
funding it.
Marco Kane. Like, does he love me? Does he hate me? He's always like racial slurring.
When
me,
your
but
last name
he
is
just sent me
Kane,
$50.
when your last name is Kane, you know what you sell.
They're just saying, take my money.
I mean, $50, I'll take it, but I don't understand you, Kane. I don't understand if you love me, if you hate me at this point.
Mr. Kane, I just need a couple of kilos. Can you mail them to me so I can stop being broke? Thank you, sir.
Broke boy.
Got those kilos.
Get this man out of here. All right.
You like Tony Montana, hey.
On that note, this is the panel signing out. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you for being here.
Real quick, a selfless plug. I apologize. I'm at 292 subscribers. I would love to start an Odyssey channel soon, and I need 300. So if anyone, if you guys can sub, I would appreciate it. I cover all kinds of things.
Where's the link? Where's the link?
Hang on.
Hit the link in the private chat too. And hey, blow me up, sir. I got one thing I need to say before I get out of here. This is a Fatal J shameless plug. Can you blow me up?
Blow them up.
If you like Funko Pop,
funky,
they suck.
Come on, man.
They all had the same thing.
Is that what you had to say? I thought you actually gonna plug something.
Funko Pop is stealing everybody money out here, and I'm being
They're like $3.
Well, bro, they got the same things. Why is people still buying? See, look at lady. She looking back. Do I got Funko Pop back here? Look, I'm trying to tell you.
I got Funko Pops, man. I ain't ashamed.
They tricked you guys.
I have quite a few, actually.
So you mean to tell me all I need to do is come out with some action figures with the same face and different clothes, and you guys are buying from me? I'm doing that. I'm going to do that.
Marco might actually be ignorant about what this means, and I don't know if he's from America.
Dude, one of my friends didn't know that either.
Okay, so yeah, it is like a racial slur. I mean, if you don't mean it that way, then
what's a racial slur?
Like the definition of racial slur.
Yeah, what is that?
It's racist.
I'm an idiot. I just subscribed, my friend.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate it.
You're not. I mean, I'm used to that on the internet, so I didn't let it affect me. But if you don't mean it that way, then cool. I don't expect that you hate black people if you just sent me $50. So,
might just be a rich racist. I don't know.
Marco Kane.
Max. Anyway, we're gonna end the stream on that note.
Man, you don't say that 5 times already.
I know, but every time I'm about to end, something happens.
Now you gotta say it again.
I'm gonna let Jay sing us out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Remember,
just as I see as can be.